Hot out here. Well, look, the temperature's cooler than it was earlier today. I mean, it looks certainly hot compared to what we had last week. Taking a peek here at what our mobile weather lab is serving up. All right, what do we have here? 41.9, the reading that we're getting right outside of Central Park. Notice no wind chill. Winds are not doing anything. You saw it just adjust there. Now we're at 42.7. I want to give you an official view looking out over New York City and give you the official number from Central Park, which is 47 degrees under a mostly clear sky. The almanac shows you 61 was your high temp today. The average for this time of the year is 40. You were 21 degrees above average, but let's talk about that average of 40 degrees. What you should be expecting is more the same tomorrow. And statistically speaking, the coldest that winter has to offer us is now behind us. Last week, the week before, you had an average temperature of 38. By the end of last week, it was 39, and now it is 40. So we're creeping up a little bit each and every day. And you look at the 6 to 10 day outlook, which I was just looking at earlier today, we should be above average for next week and a half or so. That does not mean every single day. In fact, the weekend, we're going to drop you back down to below average temperatures in the 30s. But overall, the 6 to 10 day outlook shows us that the real warmth is going to be around the mid-Atlantic states, but that pale yellow color that sort of, just sort of nips through our area. I mean, our temperatures are not going to be dramatically above average, but I think by the time you factor everything in, we'll be a little warmer than typical. Why? Because the jet stream has made this big bump to the north. This big old ridge fills up with all this southerly air, and we get these mild temperatures. Now, is there any rain out there? Maybe a couple of drops, not so much. You will get fog in the morning, and fog is nothing more than visible moisture, but not so much the raindrops out there. But just remember, fog could make your drive to work, wherever you're going, a little slower in the morning. Where's our next bona fide chance for rain? It's all the way out in California. That would be ours from late Wednesday into Friday. How does it work out? Well, you take a look at the Futurecast, and by tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., some clouds, definitely some fog setting up for some folks out there. Not precipitation, maybe a couple of drops here or there. Then you get to Wednesday, later in the afternoon, 5 p.m., in comes some of that California moisture. And notice the pink on the screen. Could be some sleet or some wintry mix, some icing mixed in north and west. And if you look off to the west as you progress towards Thursday and Friday, there is more out there. I think a lot of that's going to end up being rain for most folks because the temperature's still just too warm. Even though we're going to see a drop, 60 degrees tomorrow, you're down to 43 on Wednesday. In comes the moisture and a moisture chance for Thursday and Friday as well. And then by the weekend, we talk about going back to the 30s, and that's the way we see it as of right now, guys. So I'll keep you updated on everything, but let's go back to you in the studio right now.
Okay, thank you, Lonnie. Wow.